TaeVi's podcast. Special guest. Yes.
I'm fake.
Pot 7.
I mean, I've been saying that shit so many times.
About Life album out now.
I feel like I can stop saying that shit when y'all see my little
first
brother.
time, we're gonna do 2 songs, man.
Facts. Featuring my little brother, T Savage, man. Y'all get it.
Facts.
Yeah! Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. I kept my head up through the rain and I'm still here, nigga. Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta whoa, whoa. All facts, all facts. You talk to me right, I just might buy you this. Right now I must look like a walking list. All facts. They want to see me right, but bitch I ain't down. The nigga ain't change a bit. Facts. Look like a number job, but nigga change the business. I get a fucking no bitch. They ain't know me, I stand no business. Yeah, I was just broke as a bitch. Now I come through poppin' willies. No shit can smell my scent. I smell like Dior in trenches. Bitch, my soul up in it. Can't you see I wanna win, bitch? Can't you see I wanna? Can't you see I'm hungry, bitch? Do you see I want it? I want the bitch that she jump straight on me. I really lit cause I see why she want me. And I walk like with the B-love on me. She catching the feelings, tryna be up on it. I ain't tryna be up on it, made her ass walk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you gotta whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Walk on him.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. I kept my head up through the rain and I'm still here, nigga. Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta whoa, whoa. All facts.
These niggas be fake, better watch you say dirt on my waist. Some niggas they sneak, put you in your place, bat you in your face. Gotta go and get the cake, can't take no face. VVS is bustin', flashing all in your face. That nigga walk like anything. Keep it full of gas, I don't know about grace.
Like fuck that when you see us in 10 years.
Turned up under the grave. Your bitch, yeah, eat out, bustin' the face. Doing the best, ain't stop for jail. Till like that, I live, I'm tryna make change. Was at the bottom, now I'm trying to gain. Gotta walk like you don't fuck with the game. On my brother, gotta switch up the frame. Young one nigga, young ball, ask these niggas, they don't even want no static. Poof, make a nigga do some magic. A lot of niggas going ham. Cover on bitches, I'm doing damage. Bitch, I'm the shit, I don't need a pad. I'm a certified step, that's all I gotta do.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Straight into the next one, man. Straight into the next
Lord.
one. My favorite one.
Oh, facts. My favorite. They like 3 a.m. right now. And my favorite too. They move like a Hellcat in this bitch.
Who the fuck is Danny? One of one?
Yeah, you know I'm out that project. Oh, facts. I can tell you not that. Know I'm out that project. Off what niggas don't get a chance to make it out that bitch yet. You see right here, yeah, this big rack. Where I'm from ain't have a chance to make it out this bitch yet. Better know that this to get back. Yeah, all facts.
Hold on, turn up on that bit right there, yeah.
I was steady fucking up, they want to see me win with it. Now I got the rock in my hand, shit I feel like me with it. Bro, got a stick on me, make it go and do the lean with it. Got a nigga brick on me, who you wish your nigga be this? Yeah, I'm like Diego with the map. Yeah, but a 99 with a sack like Warren Sapp. Facts, fuck who got them racks, I got them racks, go handle that. You know I put my family first, a nigga when it got the tag. I thought everybody hates Chris. Wonder why you hate me. Damn, shit that makes sense. You think I want your duck ass, okay, need to take dick. Bitch, look at you, then look at me to make it make sense. Now nigga bust down, could get away. I used to make 4 pound stretch. How I'm gonna leave if you ain't lead the nest? I got that bread that made them double back. Love them if they stay, fuck them if they run away. No need to coming back. Bitch bad, so she put like 33 on her chest. Whiplash, eat it good, don't even need for the wreck. I had some ball dreams, trap dreams, oh lord, you didn't even know that. She was a good girl till she got around some bitches that wouldn't hold back. He couldn't do that for you, fuck his broke ass. Till she ran into a nigga out that Bernard. And I'm the hottest nigga up in my hood. Yeah, you know that shit is overstood, I'm out that beat, nigga. Yeah, you know I'm out that project. Oh, facts, I can tell you not that. Know I'm out that project. Off what niggas don't get a chance to make it out that bitch yet. You see right here, yeah, this big rack. Where I'm from ain't have a chance to make it out this bitch yet. Better know that this to get back. Yeah, all facts. You gotta walk on them like, yeah, you know I'm out that project. Oh, All facts. I can tell you not that.
I can tell you not that.
Know I'm out that project.
Know I'm about that project.
I'm for niggas don't get a chance to make it out that bitch. Yeah, these big racks.
You see right here, yeah, these big racks.
Where I'm from ain't have a chance to make it out this bitch. Better know that this to get back.
Better know that this to get back.
All facts.
All facts.
You gotta walk on them like.
Y'all heard it. We could have played the whole album, but we ain't got time. We got a podcast.
Shit made me want rap.
Like you said, man, special guest. That was a special 2-song intro, man. That was Walk Future and T Savage, and not that. You hear me? You're not out that project, so shut up. We got Pot 7 in the building. Look, Glenn in the building, man. How you feeling today, bro?
I'm feeling good. Me really feeling better about these visuals done and shit. But T doing really good, so I feel good, man. Baby girl here, so I've been living good, man. Staying out of trouble. You know how that be.
Let's be real about life. You say the tape out is doing real good. First time on the podcast, man. Before we get to the tape, I won't get through your story and where it first started for you. So I won't start at the childhood for you and where you grew up at. You talk about Pot 7, St. Bernard, 7 Wild Projects. How was it growing up in the St. Bernard?
Growing up in the St. Bernard, I have very few memories, but the one that stuck out to me the most, like growing up in the St. Bernard that I remember, was probably like, no, actually 2 things. Katrina, you know, that's an overstatement. But before that, probably in 2003, I won't say, I witnessed, 2004, I witnessed somebody getting murdered in the driveway. So that one particular thing, I think seeing that probably kind of like shifted to what my thinking was, like went. After seeing that, I'm talking about like being like across the street and dude just slumped on the other side of the street. My grandma out the window just saying my name in the project. I'm talking about, I remember that vividly.
So how was that situation though?
I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't even supposed to be in the driveway at the back of the projects. You know, we used to be in the front where she could see us and shit. So for some reason I went to the back. I don't know what brought me to the back, dog. I swear, but you know, shit, activities are going on and shit. So as I'm like moving, like going through my motions, going to the back. I turn the corner and all you see is a nigga getting bung up. I'm like, man, and I'm just right there in the daze. I'm watching that bitch. Yeah, I'm watching everybody go from scattering to everybody walking up to see if dude alright. So I'm just in the daze. Just imagine my grandma Glenn looking for me, and I'm right there on the scene, like before it got ass. So that one particular thing, like that shit carry over into how I move today. Like remembering that shit. But other than that, Katrina, that shit fucked the nigga up. You know, everybody up, you up, like, you know, so, but I think that Katrina moment, I was in that shit for like 5-6 days, so I kind of think that fucked me up the worst. Damn. Like, me and my family, like, cause just imagine your daddy out here, like my daddy and my uncle and all them, was the people on boats going pick up everybody, like, you know, so they was doing good deeds while we was like, you know, not really thugging it out cause we was good, we ate good, we was all good, but it's the simple fact that they out here doing good deeds, saving people's lives and shit. And then made sure we was good. I think, like, damn, that shit stuck with me, too. Like, that was some real nigga shit to do. Like, they done made CNN and everything off the shit. Like, and I was fucked up. Like, man, damn. But at the time, I'm thinking, like, why the fuck we going last?
He said, we helping everybody.
What the fuck? Like, Dad, you passing us up. You talking about, I'm coming back for y'all, man.
Look at see. So, after Katrina, where did y'all go to after Katrina?
Really, after the 5th day, like it was like the fourth or 5th day, but after that, I remember us going like to the bridge where everybody, like, we was on Paris and shit. So you know that loop going up there, like coming off Paris, we went up that bridge, and that shit was just chaos. All I remember is getting on the bus and we was in the Astrodome probably the next day. That's all I remember. And as we get in the Astrodome, the first person we lost was my little brother T Savage.
What the fuck he
This
went?
nigga was, I don't know, this nigga was somewhere playing football somewhere in the Astrodome somewhere.
Fuck that storm. I'm trying to have some
man,
fun.
what we looking for this man and shit, fuck.
All right.
That's really all I remember.
Facts. Now, with that being said, where did the music come in? Because I know you played football. Was the football and music at the same time, or which one was first?
I ain't gonna even cap. Wanna know what's crazy? If I say that, like, I don't even say this a lot because I don't be want to get the, like, you know. But I'm really starting to see how that shit starting to come up on how advanced I am now. But like, I really been rapping since like 10 years old. I've been like him since like 10 years old. Like, I'm talking about, even though I've been playing park ball at 8, you feel me? So I was talented with that football shit too. So as that's going to hand, I'm going home and my cousins like
Alfred, like, you know, my big cousin Alfred, who showed me the shit, really, like, you know. But just imagine being 10 years old, he about 13, 14, like, and he into the shit, but he telling me this and that. But his message is different for how I want to say the message. Like, you know, like, I feel like, damn, he good, but he saying that. But I could say that shit and make my own little message. Like, so that's what that was. But I want to say, like, 10, but I was scared. Like, I wish I could have thought like this, like, I could have been a football, park ball playing dude who had the talent with that, and not being scared to come out my shell to rap too.
That's a whole nother audience.
That's a whole nother audience. I wasn't even thinking like that. I was thinking like a nigga who's scared or like scared of people to do it. Like I thought that was a
nigga might say, man,
nigga might rip me or something. Like, that's how I was thinking. Like, but nah, man, that shit, man. So any advice, whoever in that situation doing that, go with your move. I'm telling you,
it's really crazy because a lot of professional like basketball players and football players rap now,
right?
Like, and they really make music,
right?
That's crazy,
right? And I ain't gonna cap like 10 years old. I bought my own mic. I was recording off of all the city and shit. Like, I was doing that shit at 10 years old, 11 years old. You can ask my cousin them because he showed me. Alfred, he showed me, and I was when people was getting fucking J's and shoes and all this for Christmas. Guess what I was getting? Buy me the whole audio shit. Buy me the whole studio session. My little brother don't even rap. Kyron, kid, man, he don't even rap. My dad asked, "What you want for Christmas?" "Oh yeah, give me a mic." That's for me. I just broke my mic. The other, you feel me?
Nigga, see, I'm getting something for my brother.
Right, real talk. That was some real nigga shit to do. You feel me? So I feel like all that shit take up on how I was like learning out here living too. At the end of the day, I'm going in the streets, still trying to play sports, still trying to rap. So all that shit going on, I'm seeing shit, like, you know, like I saw shit at 5, like I was telling you. Right. That shit opened my mind. Like, I'm telling you, open my mind to like,
come full circle.
Yeah, I swear to God. So just telling you that, now you understand that shit more too. Like, damn, that's why his music sound like the messages. Like, that shit hard in a different type of way, and I make it like that. You feel me? I don't make it like, to put it like, you know, I make it like that. Like, but other than that, I want to say it to when I got 11, 12, 13, I mastered that shit. I swear to God. Like, and that might sound crazy. I got probably songs on SoundCloud right now. SoundCloud, you can look me up on SoundCloud, Latrilla 007. Like, that's when you can see, like, damn, I knew. This the part when he sound like okay-ish right here, like, but like, you know, it all go about, yeah, it all go by progressing. Like, as long as you progress, and that's what I was doing while playing sports. Just imagine you in your shelter, but I'm going home. I might feel like, man, damn, I ain't starting. Fuck. Right. I'm about to go home and rap. Yeah, I'm about to go home and rap. So you know what I'm saying? So that's the type of situation that was. I want to say I made one song though in high school. That motherfucker blew up so fast, and it wasn't even on no blue. It was just that like, damn boy, this hard, bitch. I wasn't expecting people to give me the
through the hallway.
Man,
like, damn,
yeah, bitch, you could. Like, so that gave me the confidence right there, and I'm like, oh, I bet. So let me do my thing with this football and grab the people with that. Even though like I had my full passion to that shit, my shit started wearing off probably like 12th grade when I found out I wasn't gonna be going to the schools I wanted to go to. When I had to live in reality, you feel me? Like I never was no nigga to fake my, like, you know. So I started living with myself, and I was good with that. I went to college. I went to see how that was, like, for 2 years. So, but just imagine how I'm about to let you know again. It was the same shit what I told you from high school, the same shit in college. This time I'm in Kansas with it though, so it's different. Like, it's different. People gonna motivate me different. They don't know me. You feel me? So they could take whatever story they want to hear and put it together and see if it's real down there for when I go back home and see all these people that's fucking with me. So I ain't gonna lie, my first show in Kansas I did, I was scared to death. My my partner one week Ken Mutan, he put me on beam in this one party like in Kansas. That shit fucked me up. I'm talking about, I ain't even worrying about rapping. I'm just making the music, playing football in college.
What was the majority of people that? Was it mostly white, black?
It was a mixture of everybody. From people from Cuba, I knew people from, like, right now I know people from San Juan, I know people from the Bahamas, all type of Europe, all type of people. But it was like, man, bro, when he put me on beam, and then when in a moment, I'm thinking like, how would they react in a moment? Because he just gave me the mic and everybody just looking at me. What's next? Like, so I ain't gonna lie though. I did my thing. You know, I helped. I got out of that shit. Man, when I tell you people come and ask me for what's my name, it was probably like 5 to 10 people. But at the time, that was a lot for me. That was enough for me to get my, like, you know, and I ain't gonna lie, that's when my whole passion shifted from the football to the rap, I swear. Like, that was probably 2018, yeah. So I felt my whole passion of like, damn, I was myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about no drugs, no nothing, just myself, and just put me on beam. Like, ever since that made me come back home because we had like a break. My whole week home, what you think I was doing? I was in the studio every day, bro.
Now, in high school, what year was your first song?
In high school, my
You
first.
said well, people was walking through the hallway saying, "Damn, that bit cold." What was that year? 10th grade, 9th grade, 11th.
That was 10th grade year, 2017. No, 2016. No, 2016.
All right.
It was 2017. I'm lying. 2017. That was my 11th grade year.
All right.
I made a song called "Fuck Back."
Fuck back.
Hey, that's facts though. People who know, they know it was called "Fuck Back." That
All
bitch
right.
gave me enough confidence too.
Now, you said the football passion started wearing off once you didn't get the offers you wanted from, I guess, the big D1 schools.
Facts.
With when that wore off, what was the music drive at that moment?
I ain't gonna lie. Actually, I was just doing it like I said, doing the show stuff. Then a big moment happened, like dealing with that. Like it's all time, and like my dad passed away while I was in college. Like you feel me? So that was some shit I used to be telling him on the side I wanted to do too, cause him and his partners did the shit too. Like so that was my other drive for that.
All right.
Like my daddy telling me these stories about how he got songs on CDs. It's 20 years. I'm a grown ass man. You feel me? Like 18 years old. I'm a grown man. I that's what parents live for. Like
Right.
So when he died, like probably like October. I remember October 12th. It was the same day. It was the same day of fast food and all that stupid shit. I wasn't even worrying about that, but
Say all that stupid shit.
real talk, like that shit try to put a little, but that shit still ain't help. But once my dad died, the funeral shit, when I went back home, it's like I told you what I did again. Went straight to the studio, everything. I just imagine putting the pain
Right there.
right there, firsthand. You feel me? That was my passion right there. Like I told you, my passion already shifted from when he put me on Beam. Feel me? Now just imagine that extra shit that's unfortunate that I couldn't control. You feel me? Like so. That's where that come from.
Facts. Now, with that being said, after that happened, your dad passing, your first tape, Prince of the Seven, and 7 tracks. I'm assuming that was on purpose.
Yeah.
What was the process of this tape, the Prince of the Seven, your debut?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. When I want to tell you, like, that's my bag. Like, that's my bag. Like what I mean by that, I'm looking forward to making more music like that. Is why I got a lot of more music that's like that. But but I'm just progressing, but that's my bag, man. Pod 7, man, I just remember me and my homies, like, just thugging, going to Brothers every single day, every night, bringing big-ass box of Brothers tenders and shit, in the room, shutting up the vibe, smoking all day, and doing that shit. I'm talking about, like, we all probably putting in for this shit. Like, because there was a time where I ain't even believe in myself, where they helped me, like, So we all put in there. That's the motivation, right? That these niggas really want to see me. Then I'm the only nigga in this bitch rapping.
Right.
So so sometimes I used to just have to get the joy out of this shit and tell them, man, look, let's get on the song. You get on the song with me. You get on the song where everybody don't feel like y'all putting y'all money in it. Right. So as I lay me 3 songs down these last 2, we planning making a passion from that shit. Right. So I was showing them that. Then really, that's really how music supposed to be. Like that's how that shit go. Like really, that's what I've saw from it. Like
to be genuine.
Yeah, that Pod 7 though, man. I remember I dropped that on Father's Day. I think it was on June 9th. Yeah, that was June 9th. I dropped that on Father's Day.
Now, what was the reaction to that by all the people?
Shit, really. People love that bag. Like I said, like people love that bag of me. Like right now, to this day, people be want me to get back into that. Like which, like I could, like
it's always like that with the first tape. Everybody
that. I don't know why though. I don't know why, because you gotta let an artist progress and let him get to it. All he could do is hear it though. Like me, I take that shit into consideration. Like even though I gotta get where I want to go, I gotta progress. Like that's 1%. I'm part of the 1% group, so you can't tell a person like that. Like all I could do is listen to you and make this shit go together. Like that's the type of artist. But I ain't gonna lie, I be listening to him though. I'm with y'all. Pod 7, y'all gonna have a Pod 7 too in the works real soon. Might be on the same day I drop.
Now, fact. Speaking of Pod 7, it's an abbreviation for Prince of the 7.
Yeah.
When did this come about? You said when you was 5 years old, you must have been baby at the 7, huh?
Man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. My dad used to call himself Mr. It's crazy. He used to call himself Mr. 7, like Mister, Mr. 7.
Okay.
So I saw the dude like I saw his Instagram. And he said that shit. That shit kind of like fucked me up and hit me, because that's before I even know he had an Instagram and all this. Like and that shit said Mr. Like so. And my process was just making it. I was just sitting down one time. I'm like, look, I'm about 16, 17. I'm thinking like you gotta work your way in to be the king. During that time, I'm thinking like I can't just say I'm the king. Hey, that's some dumb shit. Like that's some stupid nigga shit. Like. So I feel that's some
At least you was self-aware.
Yeah, I was self-aware for sure. Like, feel me? I had people around me like, let me know if I just called myself the king. Oh, that'll fuck it up.
No tape out of nothing, huh?
Man, no tape out of nothing. No leverage or nothing. Tripping.
Facts.
But like, I was just thinking like Prince of the 7. Like the Pot 7 shit just came about when I went on Twitter. I swear to God, and I tried to just shorten it, and I noticed, damn, if all I gotta do is stand on this. Cause that was a good little acronym, or however you want to say it. Like that fucked me up. That shit just went in perfectly, naturally. Like I swear, I ain't force it. So people, I did not force that, but I ran with it though.
Nah, with that, you have some more. I would say, should I say, personal slogans where you be like, we just played one, walk on. You say that a lot. You say all facts a lot. Where did this come from?
I try to beat y'all head. Y'all don't know what it is. I try to, y'all can see all that though. Y'all know what's up, but I try to just beat their head in. But I got probably like 10 of them bitches. I ain't gonna lie. I try to beat their head, and I'm telling you, and I try to keep. This the lingo. Me and my homies and shit. We talk. They talk like this. We'll probably say something when you're around. You're probably like, what the fuck them niggas talking about? It'll be some lingo shit that we didn't feel in there since we was kids. We didn't been saying that shit since we was probably
not just normal.
Just coming out like type shit.
Now I have to admit this myself. I didn't know you had this deep of a catalog when I went to Apple Music. I seen 7 projects.
Hey, bro.
How the fuck this come out like that?
Hey, bro. I didn't went in that bitch and did the opposite. I feel like, look, everybody work hard and do all this to like set themselves up in, and like, you know, it's the same way. I feel like I literally went, like I told you, I've been rapping since I got songs probably 6 years that sound like this shit go together today. I got a song on that tape that y'all listen to. I made that bitch 3 years old. That bitch don't even sound like it's 3 years old.
Which one was it?
Pot 7 Talk.
Oh, all right.
Pot 7 Talk. Look, that bitch sound like it was made in today's time. Like, you know. But yeah, it's feel me? Like that what I was going through with my dad. You feel me? See what I'm saying? A lot of shit was going on with that, you know, that shit still peeking into my brain until this day. But I feel like that's the drive right there. You feel me? All that's the drive, man. That's part of my drive.
Okay. Now, it happens a lot, like when you make a lot of projects. Do you ever think like I'm oversaturating the market?
No, because at the end of the day, you gotta look at people like Gucci Mane who got 100 mixtapes. Right. You feel me? He's one of the people who's being talked about. That's different. I feel like that's different, and he's like, you know, and I'm independent right now, and I'm still learning how to do certain shit. Like my last tape, a lot of people don't even know. Like I made my daughter the executive producer on that. You feel me? And she barely a fucking month old. Like
DJ Khaled type shit.
Yeah, like I could do that. I feel like I got on that bitch and learned that shit. Like you know how to get depth into that shit and make generational wealth. Like you know, I feel like that was a good step into that. Like, you know, that was some first shit for me. And to look at that, my daughter get 18 years old and still see she got money off of Let's Be Real About Life, Lord, that's gonna hit different, feel me? And I should be way further than where I'm at now. Cause I know about the work I'm gonna put in. Like I should be further than where I'm at now.
Now 2020, the pandemic hit. But I don't know if this was a good year or bad year for you, cause on Instagram we saw you had a partnership or a deal with Above the Top Tyron Matthews, who was recently signed to New Orleans Saints. So he back home.
Right. Shout out to bro.
Y'all from the same place. What was the situation with you signing to Above the Top, or did you sign?
Excuse me. But let me hold on right quick. I'll tell you that. It's just crazy though, cause I ain't even gonna lie, man. That situation, I'm gonna remember that experience for the rest of my life, man. I loved it, that, bro. Like I didn't build a relationship with guys who I could call right now, ask for anything. You feel me? Pot 7, you good? You feel me? So people miss that, and I know that this rap shit is about like perception and all this crazy shit, but that was just an opportunity, bro, given to me, like with the open arms. Like, bro, I've been watching you do your thing for 3 years, bro. Come on. Let me sit you over here, put in some more work. You already sending me 1,000 songs. Bro, I got 1,000 songs right now. Like, feel me? So just imagine me just sending him this and that. He didn't watch me 31 days in the studio, put this shit together. Like, like, man, he different, bro. So just imagine a person who's way that caliber of that come back and reach out to help me. You feel me? And that was the situation. And look, bro never wanted to sign me. It's just how this shit, you know, this perception shit go. But like other than that though, bro never wanted to sign me. Oh, bro, I can show you right now, bro. Always wanted to tell me, but all I want to do is see you win and take the 7 to heights you ain't. You feel me? And I wanted to help you get there, even though he is a part of this shit. You feel me? Big Savage, Big Eric, all that shit. Come on, man, that shit, man. I couldn't be thankful for that moment, like, you know, and that shit still go together with my time today, like. You know, so like, look at this shit now, man. Bro got a whole song together that been gonna set the 7 wall apart. Them people them the dudes about to be dreaming different when that shit come out. You feel me? And that's just perfect timing for everything. But it wasn't a situation where I had to sign no deal or anything. It was just a situation of bro being the real person. I'm gonna see, you ain't gonna see the N-word. The real person that he is, the real guy that he is, and like, you know, and just changed my situation. I was going through a lot around that time, like, you know, and I was still holding my chest up. Just imagine that person shifting me and putting me like, I bet, sit down and get yourself think, like, you know, think more. You see what I'm saying? Just seize the opportunity. You know, that was just a real situation. That man from the same projects I'm from. Thanks. How many could go through that? How many could do that, bro? And just say they just did that, like, you know. Come on, man. And it's still good. Like, I call a man right now and just, it's love. With me, all I be needing is words, and bro be having them words for, man, them words for you. I'm telling you, ain't even about the other extra shit. That's just a plus for us, to, like, you know. But the words and the convos, that shit stuck with a nigga for life. Like, you can't take that away.
Thanks. Shout out Tyron Matthews, and he back in the city trying to bring a ring to the Saints, man.
Bro, back, man.
Now you talked about you established relationships. You went to Arizona. I saw in another pod. I don't know the name, but you say you went through. You say 31 days. You went to basically like a boot camp up in the studio.
Yeah. It was
that situation like.
It was the South Mine Oasis in Arizona. It's one of the popular studios on the West Coast or whatever. Like a lot of big artists. Wayne, they called it 3 and shit there, like, and all that. Speaking of that,
tough.
Pod 7. No, speaking of that, I got a couple of songs where the owner Don bring out the mic that he recorded Carter 3 on. I probably got like 20 songs on the same mic he recorded Carter 3 on and shit.
Pressure?
Yeah, fucking right. Come on, what you think?
Why
I ain't even gonna lie, I gotta put it together. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta put it together. But that shit was the most. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna remember that moment too forever, because I was fucked up from that. Like, damn, they brought the mic out. This the mic. This the mic you recorded on?
Nigga say, damn, I'm in a conversation with Wayne.
Fuck, you gotta put in the work though. Then that's what I was thinking. Like, damn, I could, whatever I see, like, this shit could be either, and I could take this situation and bring it upon let. Like, and I feel like man, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gonna see that shit. Y'all gonna see. You feel me? But other than that, shit, really, that's what. Them 31 days, man, that shit really locked me in and gave me a glimpse of what I'm gonna be getting myself into, even though bro never signed me or none of that. This is just getting me a glimpse of, like, you know, even though I went in this shit not knowing the most, you feel me? I still don't know the most. It's still a lot of more shit to learn with this shit, like, but that moment right there, I seized that shit, and I felt like, man, I learned a lot from that shit. I ain't gonna, that was the best experience yet. Like,
I was about to say, what was one of the craziest experience you had in Arizona? That you could talk about,
man. I ain't gonna lie, it's a bunch of them, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I made memories like every day. Like, I'm talking about every single day I made a memory. I'm talking about I done met people downtown. I ain't gonna lie, I fell in love with ASU though. I was there.
Oh shit.
I was there.
Niggas be like, I was a student.
I was there like I was a student in the mountain and shit, in the hills and shit. You feel me? But I ain't even gonna lie, like, craziest moment I ever had, let's see. Craziest moment I ever had was probably about a girl. That's it. I really used to be out there cooling, like, but if it was the craziest moment, probably somebody girl nigga did and I ain't even peep because I do this shit. And like, that's you, not me.
Normal.
Yeah, it's normal type shit. Like, that's you, not me. Right. You ain't gonna never see me doing the most or anything. Like that.
In the studio, day in and day out, does it get tiring?
No, not for me. I ain't gonna lie. It's like it's like I'm a fucking machine or something. My partners be in this bitch like this. Man, I'm telling you, they don't hear nothing to the finished product.
I didn't finish 5 songs.
I did 10. I did 10. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't challenge myself one time. I did that shit one time. Like, what you, like when I was in AZ, a day I was probably making like 6-7 songs a day. But this one particular time I challenged myself when I was back home. I probably made like 10 songs in a day. I'm talking about a song, then the 20 minutes do this song. I'm talking about with like a 2 minute, 10-second range. Like, you know, that's how I range my shit up sometimes. But I'm talking about just flat out just making shit. And one time my partners, we listened to the finishing product. And boy, like, you made that many songs, bro? I'm like, yeah, bro. I bet niggas be, you feel me? And I ain't gonna even lie, like, my thought process is crazy when I go in the studio. It's like sometimes my whole first 5 songs, I might come in that bitch and straight up off the top shit. I'm talking about regular standard song format. Like, I'm talking about hook, verse, like that, off the top, dude. You feel me? And I just imagine me slowing it down when I get to like my other 5 songs. I'm going straight in my notes while I go to talking crazy and putting that shit together and like sounding like a real MC in that bitch. And that's what I try to do a lot. I won't be like more of the kind that can say shit and that shit like, damn, that shit, with a nigga. Yeah, that shit all facts. Like, how can you deny nigga saying some shit that'll translate in a nigga life? Like, if I can tell a nigga some good shit to go about with life right now. Like, and that's some real nigga shit to do. I ain't gonna tell you no dumbass shit to go do out here. Like, you know, like, I never been them kind. I never been that type. Like, never.
Now with fans or your supporters, have you ever got, what was one of the best messages you got from a fan or a supporter?
Bro, I ain't even gonna cap. Somebody send me some every day, or if not every day, every other day. It just be like shit like, say, bro, I remember when you first started in 2019, bro, this was like this. And people be really like still with me. Like, I'm like, man. So, and like, more girls hit me up than anything. I'm talking about women, like, this shit is crazy. Like,
about the music, about your looks.
About the no, listen about the music, partner. I swear it. Like, the looks just makes it a plus. I feel like and all that shit. You know how that shit go, man. That shit just make it a plus. But I feel like the music, like I'm telling you, they got the girls, bro, be telling me, I could just see you with this. I was dreaming about you with like what the fuck?
Dreaming about you in a Bentley, huh?
Dreaming about me in a Bentley, huh? Damn.
Facts.
But like that shit like be fucking my head up and make me want to go harder though. And I don't even mean by older women. I mean I may have like 15, 60-year-old fans that'll tell me, man, bro, I love this, and like bestie, and I be looking at all this shit like, damn, they really like it. And I be trying my hardest to keep in touch with them and show them like, yeah, keep fucking with me and keep like, yeah, just pass it on for me, this and that. Like, that's what I try to do. I love that shit, really.
Yeah, because some artists don't know. You famous to some people, bro.
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't.
You might not feel like that, but you is.
I promise. I don't even feel. I don't take it like. I really take that support word to a whole nother level. I feel like most people ain't even fans.
Right.
I feel like that support word need to be used more. Like, you feel me? Because it's real support. If they don't support that shit, your music ain't getting played, partner. So we need to start saying that more. Like, support us. Like, real talk. They control this shit. Really.
That's true. Now I want to get to the streams you told me about. You said 1 million. You surpassed 1 million streams. When was this?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna like right now. Like, I'm chasing that bit. Like, yeah, I'm approaching it. Like, that shit probably like right now. I ain't even look at it yet because I don't want to look at it and I still ain't reach it. So I'm gonna check that bitch when it's time for the shit to just being reimbursed in my account and shit. I'm gonna check it then. But other than that, son, I want to see. Last time I looked at it, was at a cool 8. Like, it was at a cool 800. Like,
oh, you gonna be surpassed.
And yeah, and I'm gonna be surpassed. And I ain't gonna lie, I might drop it deluxe and probably put Nino Kelvin, Raffle, and all them niggas on that bitch. And probably go more crazy. I got more features with a lot of more people. I need to get out that I want to.
I know you do.
I want to get the shit out there. Like, I swear I do. But it's just a simple fact when I'm doing it myself, head up, like, it's challenging. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't hard, but it's challenging because it's your shit. So you got to just go with it. I'm learning more of that. Like, just go with it. Like, bro, it's your shit.
Now,
go with it.
Now, speaking of that, you only have one feature on this tape. I want to dig into this tape because I think it's a all around solid tape. Where do you rank this? Is it a tape by album?
It's a tape.
All right.
It's a tape.
Where do you rank this tape out of all your projects?
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, I don't think of my music like that because I'm progressing as an artist and I'm showing y'all I'm doing that. I can easily just jump into that lane where I want and just go bizarrely clear. No, I want to show my progress. It's gonna something to be go look back to. I want them people to go see. I got videos on YouTube. You can go see right now. I'm 9 years old rapping, bro. Like, this shit for real. Like, I ain't gonna. It's a real, and I'm gonna show it at least with me, like that I went through possibly every emotion, every like to get to that, and I still got there. That's what I want get out of it. Like, you know, I want people to go see. Damn, that nigga went through that, and that shit on camera. Like, you feel me? He went through that, and that's on camera. Like, I'm really going through moments that's uncontrollable. Like I said, like I ain't like, you know, the most powerful, but I know that music is power to me. Like, for me, like therapy and shit to me. Like, so I feel like that's my only way. You know, like real shit. And people around me might feel like that's their only way too. Cause as hard as they go out here in the world, as hard as we, you know, that shit for real. Like I fully like think that like the people who are around you, that takes the music and brings it to a whole nother height you could ever imagine. So that to say, like if you rapping, I would want to like say like your closest around you, that shit got to be tight as ever, and everybody got to be locked in on one goal to get it there. You ain't gonna never get that, and I'm saying that because of what I'm like, you know, going through and shit. But other than that, man, this shit fun, bro. I ain't gonna even lie, this shit really fun. Like it's fun going to give y'all a glimpse of my life and tell y'all some real shit here and there, and you know, take y'all through my journey.
Now, my favorite tracks on tape are we played two on Walk, You Not That. The other two is Kill It and Any Day, the intro. What's your favorite track on that?
I ain't gonna lie, I like Kill It.
Kill It.
I like Kill It, and I like You Better Than That.
Oh.
That's probably at the end of the tape, but You Better Than That was kind of like the bad guy I was telling you about. Like You Better Than That. Like I was just sitting there. I was literally thinking I was in a rave, but I'm in the studio with the lights and shit and all that. But I thought I was in a rave. I'm talking. I'm sitting there with my eyes closed, just thinking I'm talking to her, like you know, which could be in it, like you know, female, like you know.
Right.
But I just visualized that moment, like I'm in a rave, just talking to her, letting her know how I was feeling. And I was like, you better not make that pussy pop for a lame. That just felt like I was just talking to her. Like it was a conversation, like, you know. And I'm like, you better than that. I heard that lame giving you. Like, it finally sounded like I was talking to somebody. Like, and I felt like that. That shit was crazy. I liked that one really because I had my eyes closed the whole fucking song, bro. That's why I liked it that way. And I don't do that. Like, my eyes be like this. When I seize my prey to mic, I be, feel me? My eyes was closed. I'm telling you, like, taking me there. I'm like, damn.
Now, with going in the studio, how long did this project take for you? How long did it take to make?
Come on, bro. I just told you. That was really like I want to say I only had like 4 songs on that song that on the tape that was new. That was brand new. And Any Day was probably made like a year ago. But I ain't even gonna. Any day that see how it sounds like it's
right now.
Right now, right now. I put it. I make it like that. But it's like
no old bars or nothing.
No, I Kill It, bro. Kill It was one of the newer ones. I feel like I wanna. That's what I really like. Kill It. Kill It was one of the newer ones, and I really felt like that was the song to where like it was gonna be different from like a Any Day. I feel like all the songs on that bitch would have been like an Any Day if I wouldn't have added Kill It in there. Like, I feel like I wanna kill it. Like, you just like, yeah, like I wouldn't that bitch and turned up the whole studio did this. Yeah, bro, keep that one, bro. Keep that. Them be the ones when you take everybody, you know, they can't really hear the shit how it sound. Then once they just in that bitch vibing, but once the nigga go up and
take that bitch on the speakers, everybody listening.
Bro, that bitch go to another high. I watch everybody whole head went. It's like it ricocheted or something.
Now, when you are making, do you know which song is gonna be the one? Cause you know, like every tape probably had like that one song that's like, boom, boom.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really feel like, I do feel like that. Like Any Day, bro. My thought process, I really wanted to single it out, but I know what type of caliber artist I am, and I know what I got in the stash too. Like, so you can't be greedy. Like, you can't be greedy like with the shit. But all you can do is get to it and hope that shit go. Like I said, I got a cult, like you know, that stick with me like through this shit that's on along with the journey. So if they like it, I love it. If they love it, I like it. All that shit, the same shit. So I feel like I thought Any Day was gonna be that one, but not because I wanted to like single that one, but I was like, fuck it, man. We control our shit. Like, we control our own destiny where we want to go. If you want to give it to them, give it to them. And look, people loving that shit for real. Like, the visuals coming right behind the shit, but.
How do you pick singles? Like,
really?
Like before the tape, which ones you want to put out? Cause did you put any songs out before the tape? Off the tape?
No.
I don't think so, huh?
No.
All right. So how do you pick singles?
I really just sit down and have a listening session with my partners on some regular shit. Like, that's regular shit. You just sitting back, you got 9 partners right here, 8 partners, we all got woods and rotation and shit. That'll set the tone right there. And that's what I go off for. Like, you know, and my partners dictate, bro, I think you should do that, and we'll try that out. We'll try that one out now. I think that one should be, I think you should have a whole file like that. All right, I'm going to try that. If that ain't sound right, we going to do that too. We always have a backup on top of a backup or something. So that's how that go. And that shit been perfect so far, so good. Like, so far so good. Like we have an approach on the shit every time.
Now, a lot of artists, with their tapes or projects, they really construct it of how they want it, like track lists, how they put it in order. Do you do that, or you just throw them together?
Yeah, it's crazy you say that.
Like an intro.
It's crazy you say that. My little brother did that. My little brother did that on, and he the one who gave me that advice to do that on here. Even though I kind of like Slick Side do it, but I don't really like care about it too much. My little brother was like, "Oh yeah, make it. You got to make this shit sound like it's Any Day." Cause I had Any Day at 4th, I think at first. My little brother got in my ear and told me we do change that around. I changed that bitch to first, like, and that was
like a first.
Yeah, it sounded like a first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you in the tape like, damn, I want.
Shout out to Baby T Savage. That big got me with that one. Good shit.
Facts. Now, with this tape, what's your process? You say your process. You go in there. Sometimes it's off the top. Do you prefer rap, freestyling, punching in, or writing?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. My best is writing. Like that's my bag, bro. But like I said, you gotta be a part of the 1% group too. And that was at first that was my weakness. Like me going to Arizona, bro. What you think I did every single day? Worked on my weakness before I got there. That was my weakness. I used to stay while people used to be rapping and shit in the studio and shit off the top and shit. I really used to be sitting there putting my shit together. Even though I still do that, sometimes I freestyle. Like I ain't never back away from this shit or nothing. Like I don't want to do it, but I know my bread and butter was the fucking writing, bro. I'm telling you, I could put words together and make such and such sound like a real, like, I really be thinking I'm an MC sometimes. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I won't be a rapper. I won't be an MC.
What's an MC then?
Huh?
What's the difference?
Bro, just like putting together phrases, bro. It's real. Like, I really noticed that, like, putting together phrases, that shit just like, that shit fun to me. Like, making people, like, really go think. Like, right now, I know my music, people ain't thinkers right now. Like, people ain't thinking right now. Like, people don't want to take the time to think unless they getting loaded in a hot box session. That's what my music, I feel like, for the hot box session or, shit, or some shit. And you'd be like, man, this nigga just said, wait, hold on, bro. When nigga
that bitch back.
Yeah, rewind that bitch back and nigga fall in love with my shit. I know this has been more of that. And I like that too, because it's gonna catch up. That shit gonna catch up. And that shit gonna only make me versatile and better and better and better. I'm telling you, because I be noticing that I be fucking the room up sometimes. Like when I say the things I be saying, and I had a person, like one time I said, you got jelly with your partner, got caught in that jam. And nigga had to say, wait, hold on.
What you mean? What you mean? You got loose?
You got jelly with your partner, got caught in that jam.
Jealous?
Jelly. Got jelly. You got jelly with your partner, got caught in that jam.
But what do you mean?
Like you got jealous on you, got jealous.
Oh, jealous. Oh, all right. Yeah,
you got jealous on your partner in the jam, like, and then you know where they take that leading on to such and such and writing and all this.
I wanted to ask you too about that. About a lyric too, that I ain't understand, but I still be saying that bitch. It was on You Not That. You was like, bitch bad, so she put like 33 on her chest. What that meant?
33.
What that meant?
3,300.
Oh, all right.
Peace.
All right. Oh, I got it.
Bitch bad, so she put like 33 on her chest. Real talk. And look, I was in AZ dealing with all type of shit. That was fucking my head up. That was new to seeing and shit. And like, I ain't gonna, that's more than that. Fuck, that shit ranged all type of shit. But that was what my glimpse of what that moment was.
Okay.
Finally, like, dealing with what I was dealing with. But you got to realize the thought process.
Now, you sing a lot, harmonize a lot. Is it auto-tune or is it regular voice or is it a mixture?
It's both. It's a mixture of both. Like, I ain't even gonna cap. Like, this is what people got to realize. I make music, like, so I put together real music, but I can rap too and get to, like, You Not That. You Not That is a mixture of both. On a verse, you don't hear no auto tune in that. You don't kill it. But I feel like You Not That. On the verse, you don't hear you don't hear the home. And I'm just straight up talking that shit, bitch. Right. I'm talking that shit. I feel like Bean with it, bitch. I got the rock in my hand. I feel like Bean. That's Kobe. I feel like Bean with it.
If y'all ain't know that, if y'all ain't know Bean was Kobe, then I don't know what to say. Shit.
Real shit.
Now, what is your biggest pet peeve of the music game?
My biggest pet peeve of the music game.
Something that you like, man. This shit is. I hate this shit.
People take what they want with the shit and just put their own spell on it. It could be any little thing, any big thing. People gonna take that shit and put their own big thing on it. And instead of hearing it out the horse's mouth or whatever. And that's dealing with, like, you mean like what you mean by your, can you be like a little bit more specific about your question? Cause
like pet peeve?
Yeah.
I mean, like something you see in the industry, like a lot of people don't like how, I would say, like, labels and artists always have, like, Well, artists always mad with labels because of contracts after the end. People don't like how some labels control an artist's image, like they dress certain type of ways, hair color, things like that. You can't drop when you want to drop,
Right.
stuff like that.
Right, I ain't even gonna lie. It's all about. I feel like I've been doing my like my research upon it and shit, like and standing to the shit. I really feel like the biggest thing in this shit. I don't have a pet peeve in it because the more I learn, the more I take the opposite approach on it. Like and I learn from people's mistakes and shit with this shit too. I could be one of them. I could be inside one day and look on YouTube of somebody telling me about their way they came up and they took that wrong route. You feel me? So it's just all about the setup, and I'm more hearing about leverage nowadays. So you probably won't have to go through that, like So that's all it be about. I feel like that's why it's taking me the way I think I'm going. I feel like a lot of people talk to me and shit, reach out, but it's still gotta go. You still gotta fly, regardless of all that. Even though New Orleans is like we the city of like where that shit about to happen at, like but you gotta just keep going and take off. They gonna be there. Like you get that leverage. Like I've been working 3 good years. Like I'm talking about good and bad at both. You feel me? Like I ain't just up in here. Like I really feel like I'm living in my truth with the shit, which makes it good, but it don't hinder me or nothing do. But by me living in my truth with the shit and not caring, I feel like a Kendrick Lamar, some shit like like that. I feel like it. But the minute I ain't gonna lie, I don't have no pet peeve though. I don't have no pet peeve. I just love this shit. Like I genuinely, passionately love this shit. And that's what's gonna give me everything I want. And I know that for a fact. I look at guys like Russ and all these dudes who, like genuinely love what they do. Like and they got a lot of more people who take themselves in them situations and grind themselves out that shit too. Like so, it ain't even about none of that shit. It's just about taking what's better opportunity for you. Like and that's what I'm going through. Like taking the best opportunity for Glenn and people around me.
Have you any people hit you up, and maybe it can be indie small people to like do partnerships or sign with them in your DMs or something?
Yeah, for sure. But it's like the part what I struggle with right now is management. Like I need a management team for like, even though I do this shit myself, even though I don't have no problem with doing it myself, like because then it got me to like but like I know that like I know that I need the help. Like no, I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually looking for the help right now. Like and I ain't just like just out here just like, but like somebody who's like educated, connected, like got hustle in them. Like a person gotta love hustling on the streets just as much as I love going in that booth to hustle. When I mean by hustling on the streets, like being out there, I gotta be right there, of course. But I'm saying though, the hustle is set apart. Right. If you're a manager, you do the manager hustling. Like if I'm an artist, I do the artist hustling.
When you're not there, they getting you things.
Yeah, when you're not in the room, they taking care of your whole name, making that shit sound. You just in the booth, just making that shit, making your word look flawless. And that's the type of situation I'm in. I know if somebody could come represent me, I can make their word look flawless, and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get there, but I'm gonna take my time with it because I got something big, man, like real shit. So you can't, and that's the only part I hate about it. I be trying to get people to understand that part, even people around me, like see what I'm saying? Nigga, one of y'all could be like, bro, I won't get into this management shit, man. Look,
right.
But I wish people but
think like that.
I wish people thought of it that way, but. Man, yeah, man, I get that as a rap. I promise you I get that as a rap. I'm telling you, see that shit going to different heights, bro.
Y'all heard it here. You need management on the podcast, so y'all any connected, educated managers, man, hit his DM.
That's
and see what's going on.
Let's break the bank. I want the whole bakery.
Now, they had in the industry, they say a lot of things. Not even in the industry, they say everything is 90% connection and only 10% talent. Do you believe that?
Yeah, bro. Cause I like you said, like I said, I'm a nigga who get in the studio and go every day or every other day, and the grind part is not getting me there. Like so like you said, the connection, like it's about who you know, like you feel me, who you set yourself apart with, who the business is done with. All that shit matters in this shit, and that's you right about that. And I know that, like real shit. I know that shit. Like that shit don't hinder me or nothing. I know once I get this business handled with that shit gonna go even places where I want to. Like I said, I set a goal for myself to hit 1 million. You feel me? I could come out the blue with right now with a manager right now, and that shit go where it won't go. But I had a goal about myself that I won't set. You feel me? And then like, damn, I really did that.
All that's gonna be beneficial for you, cause like you said at the beginning, leverage.
Facts.
The higher you get by yourself, the more you can ask for.
Yeah, and I ain't even gonna cap, man. I won't be like a dickhead. Like I just wanted to be. That's just the hand that was dealt for me to. Right. You feel me? Like I'm not a dick. Trust me, I be wanting to drop all the shit I got with everybody. I got a song called "Oh Nah Nah Nah" by Beautiful E Brown and me, man. That shit is gonna pop when that shit. We made that shit 2 years ago, bro. That shit's gonna sound like who that shit remind me of No Cap Ghetto Angels, bro. Like I swear that shit gonna be one of them bitches. Like I can't wait for y'all to hear that shit. But like, so it's bigger than me, bro. Like that shit really bigger than me. You gotta do your part. Like that's all I'm doing is my part with this shit. We changing the culture down here, and I'm a part of that. I'm happy just because of that. Like I'm happy just because I could be a part of the change. Like that's all I'm like. That shit, I'm happy with that right there. I know you gotta go up and go up and go up. That's what this shit about. You can't stand the same spot.
Facts. Now, I got a couple cards for. Oh, before I get to the cards, it was rumored that Drake has a I don't know if you've seen this, $500 million re-up partnership with UMG Universal Music Group. It's rumored to be one of the biggest deals ever. What's your thoughts on that? Have you seen this?
I think I heard Birdman talking about that, huh? I know that's some different shit. That probably could have been some different shit, but I ain't gonna lie. I never like really saw it like into like this like but man, I feel like that's well deserved. Real shit.
He just posted on his Instagram, but in a story he posted back. All I want is $500 million. After it was rumored that the deal was that.
Dude be doing ghost shit left and right. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's well deserved though, bro. You gotta look at like the run he's been on. Like I remember I was 11 and 10 and shit doing pound cake. I still got an old song going doing pound cake. You feel me? Like
been on a log run. Man,
like that's well deserved though. You can't do it. I ain't gonna lie, and that shit paved the way for guys like me, like who's hungry on that same type of like I look at guys like Drake and how he's set up on like carrying himself along the way. This whole way he carried himself a certain type of way with this shit that everybody like could see. But I'm telling you, man, like the music got something. I'm telling you, that man is the most versatile there is. I'm right behind his ass.
What category would you put yourself in music? Like, what would you think Drake category is?
He don't have a lane. That's what I want to be on. He could come out the woodwork to make a fucking such and such song and it wouldn't matter. It was still gonna do it. Like I want to be that type of caliber, versatile. Well, you don't know what's coming. You don't know what the fuck he could come. Then he could come with
just know it's a hit.
The biggest artist in the streets, Lil Durk. He could come with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you laugh, and that's just different, bro. Like you could just get into any lane. Like that's the type of caliber I feel like I'm on. Like I could get into any lane. I could slow it down. I could work with women. Like I could do all type of shit. Like with this shit, like. That I feel like I could songwrite for these women out here. I could do all type of shit. Like that shit a real gift. I feel like.
Now, how do you go about collabing with other artists? What's the process of that?
Son, I just love for like I said, with me and my partners in here, 8 Deep is 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be that same way. If I'm with your homie and it's gonna be the same way. All we gotta do is make this shit a vibe. That's it. The music gonna be how it is. So I love that shit. Like, bro, I really can't put that shit into words. I love that shit, bro. Like, I'm really a music nigga. Like, I'm really musically inclined, bro. And like, I'm a student too. Like, I don't just think cause I'm rapping. I like to sit back and watch other people craft too. Like, you feel me? Like that shit real. Like with me, like I'm a student first, bro. Like, feel me? Like I'm a part of the 1% group. So. I just like being around when people create. I just love being around the environment, period. Like, even if I got to say a little touch of Glenn, how you do that shit? Because that's all that people could do. Like, oh, Glenn, how you do that? What do I say my brain? People love that. And that'll go up on with that. That's how that shit work, really. Like, you feel me? Like, and like New Orleans as a whole, we going to be on that. That shit about to be crazy.
Example. Somebody hit you up in the DM, you want to do a song with them. You agree to do the song. They send you a song, his verse and hook shitty as hell. What's your response?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I try to set myself apart from them situations, like as saying, like, bro, I really don't play about this music. I'm the type of nigga, bro, like real shit, bro. If we got 15 niggas, I ain't gonna lie, you really gotta catch me in the environment. I wouldn't even do a nigga like that. I'll tell a nigga, hey, bro, like, say if we out of town or something. That's different. But if he ain't, like, like he in the city with me right now, I'm gonna tell him, come fuck with me. If I'm willing to do that, I gotta be willing to do that, dude. Like, and it shouldn't be no hard feelings if a nigga don't want to do no song with a nigga. That shit gay. You feel me? Like, so I feel like I wouldn't even set my part up. I wouldn't set myself up because we gotta go to the studio to make music. Cause I like the environment to make. I like an environment.
That's pretty rare, not too. A lot of things you hear in the industry, they say we send it through. They sent it right back. Maybe because I guess they more busy in the industry. They got more things going on.
You know how that shit be, bro. You know how that shit go.
Do you charge for features?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Everything, I ain't gonna lie, son. I feel like that shit really be going. I ain't gonna lie, I charge people for features, but most people don't come at it. Most people come at it like, you know, they know my work, so they don't play me like that. Like, you know, you see what I'm saying? They don't play me. Oh, like, let's do a song, meet me this here. They don't do it like that, but they. You feel me? They set up an offer first, and sometimes I might be like, I don't even want to do that. Let's go vibe in that bitch, bro. Cause that's what I be on majority of the time. Cause I know the money, you know, the money will just help me feel good for that moment or whatever that. But I know in reality, I want the memory and shit of the music that's gonna take the music to a whole nother level though. Like, you know, we could came to the studio and thought of the whole video. You feel me? Through that moment right there. If we did next step ahead. That's what I like doing, bro. It ain't really. It's about the bread with me, but not always. You feel me? Cause I ain't gonna lie. I look at certain niggas and think he hard, and I just be want like, you know, cook up and make work while we. Feel me? At the Caliber, we both at night. Well, most people at night. I feel like we all should just be working. You know, play the game how it go, but work, man. That shit shouldn't be like that. At least right now.
Speaking of that, who do you think hard in the city?
Man, bro, they got, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This the most I ever listened to New Orleans people. Like, I used to be the nigga who used to like underrated people. Now I like underrated people from where I'm from. You feel me? Like, that's tough, huh? Yeah. Like, I swear, I used to listen to underrated people from out of town, like, you know, Cincinnati that get put on. But now I'm doing that to my own people. Like, I'll be riding around the city right now. Nigga don't even know I'm listening to them. Sometimes I be having to catch myself. Like, I could post, bro, right now. Like, but that don't be my thought process. That, like, you know, from
it's just normal.
It's just normal. It's just natural. Like, you know, I be having my little brothers who be listening. Them dudes got their own mind too. They might want to play, bro, too. I don't be no nigga, play my shit all day. I don't be on that shit, bro. I like this. I like to hear what's going on. I like to hear what's going on and keep my shit apart too. Sometimes, like, that be my train of thought. But these little niggas be hard, bro. Like, real shit. Like, that's why I know, bro. We about to be the city that flourish. Like, I feel that shit. Like, these niggas be hard though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody got their own little story to tell. Okay. It's real.
Nah, you can finish. Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say we from New Orleans. That shit, everybody got a story to tell. You can start rapping right now, bro, and see the most fucked up shit ever you had, bro. Now everybody can relate to that out here. It's real.
Side note, I used to rap, y'all.
Oh man, see, look,
I'm gonna post a Throwback Thursday for y'all, bro. And while I was performing, now we're gonna get off the music, y'all. Get a little personal question. These are some relationship debate questions, bro. This for the women to see where your head at.
all right.
Now, you answer as you please. You do not have to answer if you do not want to. It's up to you. Your stepchild parent calls you about back child support. They expect you to pay what's owed because you're the spouse.
Wait, say that one more time.
Your stepchild's parent.
My stepchild parent?
Yeah, calls you about back child support.
What my stepchild parent gonna call me about child support?
They expect you to pay what's owed because you're the spouse.
Oh no.
You gonna pay it or not?
What? That don't. The game meant to be fucked up out here, bro. This fucked up. Why is that even a question, partner? Like I feel like the world is getting fucked up
So
day
you
by
think
day.
the daddy should pay it?
Man, that's his own responsibility. That's the real daddy responsibility. For them.
Heard.
Like real shit.
Next one. A woman confesses to her significant other that she gave the coworker oral sex. He feels worse than cheating because she didn't get anything in return. Does he have a point?
Wait.
Your lady gave a coworker head.
Right.
And he said it feels worse than cheating because she ain't get nothing in return.
Like he ain't eat her?
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
You got a point?
Got a point, fuck, but he gained some out of that. Fuck, he got the pleasure for that moment. That's your loss, buddy. So you feel me? Like
spoken like a single guy.
Right, yeah, that's his ups. He got the up. City boys up 1. What they say?
Next. After a hard breakup with a toxic person, you start to fall for your ex-best friend. Would you consider the best friend off limits, or you going for it?
Man, fuck no, man. Cause half of the time, the best friend might be big as a house. You ain't going for the man, no. That shit
big as a house.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying for like, you know, I'm just saying for examples. You can't always think like it's that, cause it don't always be that. Like, nah.
Y'all,
sometimes the best friend just be cool.
Y'all heard it here first. Look, Glenn, he ain't fucking with the best friend.
Principles.
You're giving your significant other oral sex and go to kiss them after. They turn you away and tell you wash your mouth. How you feel about it?
I'm gonna go wash my shit.
Man,
but look, I'ma still try.
You gonna still try after
Yeah.
you gave her oral sex?
Yeah.
She telling you wash your butt off.
I'm gonna go wash my shit, but bitch, your mouth. Why you telling me that? You gonna make me be on your ass and make me get on your ass, girl. Why you telling me that?
You ever had a crazy experience, bro, with some steak and coochie?
No, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm
A whiff of it.
I don't just be giving this bitch away. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm a good conversationer, like, you know. I ain't gonna lie, but after that, that's probably that. You probably give it to me too. I probably lose my shot. I'll be fucking up sometimes. I've been dicked out,
Bruh.
inside and high. I be doing all type of crazy shit.
Hey,
Feel me?
you mentioned at the beginning, bro. You got a baby girl. How has father life changed?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, man, bro, baby look just like me. I ain't think I could make a baby that look just like me, like, cause my cousin Alfred, I was telling you about, he got a baby that look exactly like him. The bitch told me, yeah, like months before my baby was actually here, that boy told me, man, watch your baby look just like you. And I'm thinking like, damn, see this nigga who baby look just like him, like, feel me? So I feel like, damn, like seeing that, damn, the baby got my whole, like, that shit, like, man, that shit good, bro. That shit fun. That shit fun, and I'm ready for what like what that shit got in store for me, like being a girl daddy. Like, I'm ready to see what's all that about, like, you know. And I always say to myself, man, I hated Disney World and all that shit.
Now you gotta go.
Now I gotta go. And they ain't love this shit. You feel me?
Nigga say, now you gotta go. You wasn't gonna go if you had a boy? That's fucked up.
Not because of that, bro. I don't know why. That's just I ain't gonna lie. I probably would have went. I'm talking that shit.
You would have seen that man bringing a Mickey Mouse.
Right. You see what I'm saying? But I guess I gotta go with this shit, man. Fuck.
Facts, man. Now, Let's Be Real About Life is out now.
That's some really, Let's Be Real About Life, dog. That's a saying the old heads say where we from. Like, you know, the old heads, like, you know where I'm from and shit in the hood and the 7 Wall and shit. That's their phrase they be saying to us, like, let's be real. Like, and they go to door, let's be real. Like, that means, like, look.
Stop bullshit.
Stop, come on, man.
Don't
like,
lie to yourself.
Don't lie to yourself. Like, you know, type shit. Let's be real. Like, fuck. It's like all facts. Like, you see what I'm saying? You know, I see my shit, all facts. Let's be real. Like, bitch, that's fact. Like, let's be real about life. Like, talking whatever you talking. Let's be real about it. Don't talk no cap in it. Speak with your chest out. Let's be real about life. And that's goes about how you living your life. Right? You know, let's be real about however you living your shit. That's what I mean by it. Like, you know, but, you know, that shit for us mean all type of shit. That's in our lingo. Let's be real. Like, say, fans, I could been and say some shit. Oh, yeah, man, I'm trying to go sting something right now. Dude might come in. Let's be real about life, bitch. Like, you bitch, you better hit. Bitch, you better go sting. Like, you know, type shit. That's just how we talk, man.
Facts, nah. We got Pat 7, man. GLEN 7. Any last words for the people, bro?
Yeah, man. Shit, bro. Whoever been like following my journey, I just want to say I appreciate everybody. I just want to tell them just keep following me, dog, and keep like being there with me through this journey. Nigga going to heights, I'm telling you, bro. And I know, cause I know the work I'm putting in to talk like that, like, you know, real shit. And like to everybody out here in New Orleans who working, man, keep going, bro. Like, that's what y'all tell me. That's what I'm gonna tell y'all. Keep going. We got a whole lot of it's about to be a whole lot of like bread out here for all us to go get a piece of, like. And that's why I be happy, because I'm a part of this shit, like, you know. So that's really it, bro. That's really it. And I love everybody who support that shit, bringing that shit there. Like, we gonna be at 1 million in no time. See what I'm saying? If y'all could get me to 1 million streams before June or July, before my birthday, July 25th, it's good with me. I appreciate that. You feel me? I hit a goal that I nice to set some more shit up and make me go hard. The drive gonna get even deeper. You feel me? But once I get that, I feel like, man, that'll set me. Like, you know, real talk, and make me feel good about myself. Like, I did that. Like, head up, chest up, went through everything. Lost people throughout the way. Lost him and him and him and him. And still kept my head up. You see what I'm saying? And kept getting to it. And supporting it. And driving the people around me to keep doing good. Bitch, yeah, we about to be here. Just telling your people that. Oh, we about to be here. Bitch, we got to just keep doing it. That'll make a nigga lock in on themselves, too. Like, I'm telling you, I'm going through this shit. So that's all I got to say, man.
Facts. Now, before we get out of here, we're gonna leave out here with an outro. We might as well, you know. TaeVi Visuals Podcast, man. Outro, look, GLEN, Pot 7. We out here, man.
La da 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 do. Hey, who the fuck is Danny? 1 of 1?
been to myself, ain't worried about niggas, I ain't got shit to say. Finna drop bombs on their ass, gon' move them out the way. Facts, it been my time with this shit, with y'all can't see my place. I'm out here working, I ain't fucking off. And if she my little bitch, I gotta break her off. Isn't he dead for me, dog? Isn't he dead for me, dog? All facts, all facts. Facts, I got tired of napping. Bitches, they say they'll be for you, better be a lot of acting, lot of capping. All that fake shit I see through it, niggas be bitch made, ass back. They'll never know we into it, I ain't gon' say a word, let's make it happen. Bro, know I'll be locked, then I'm into it and I get at it. Fuck all them bitches, girl, I'ma give you the world, wanna see you happy. My life been moving this world, but gotta realize the real lastly. I stay in my lane and worry about GLEN, take care of the family. Never been no hater, I'ma talk my shit and hold shit down me. Yeah, I been feeling like this any day. I been to myself, ain't worried about niggas, I ain't got shit to say. Finna drop bombs on their ass, gon' move them out the way. Facts, it been my time with this shit, with y'all can't see my place. I'm out here working, I ain't fucking off. And if she my little bitch, I gotta break her off. Isn't he dead for me, dog? Isn't he dead for me, dog? All facts. Facts. They say every action come with a reaction, but I ain't gon' tell them shit since then my moms ain't gon' need nigga for nothing. No, I'm past 7 round this bitch, so who you rolling with? But niggas getting down, don't give a fuck about who you going get. I'm feeling perpetual, the jeweler told me 46. And I gotta watch niggas, I can't trust somebody to jump you in. I should get a sponsorship, how a nigga looking these Versace kicks. I used to try to ride a nigga, that's how she feeling under 10. Yeah. Why throw a fit with me, you know my life, bitch. They'll go crazy if you let her I had some ball dreams, shit turn me to a monster. That nigga ballin' like a nigga made a rock star. Yeah, I've been feeling like this any day. I've been to myself, ain't worried about niggas, I ain't got shit to say. Finna drop bombs on their ass, gon' move them out the way. Facts, it been my time with this shit, with y'all can't see my place. I'm out here working, I ain't fucking off. And if she my little bitch, I gotta break her off. Isn't he dead for me, dog? Isn't he dead for me, dog? All facts, all facts, facts.
All facts. TaeVi's podcast, Pod 7, GLEN 7, man. And we out.